Hello everyone and welcome back to another episode of Honkai Star Rail. Alright guys, we are finally back for real in Amphoreus. So, we had a long journey. So, we were basically trapped by Evernight on a memory seed, but we couldn't escape. We tried our best to find a solution. Even Sunday Black Sun and I can't remember which character also tried. Oh yeah, Cyrene. Cyrene also tried to help us. However, Evernight's ability with the remembrance was way too strong to being able. It was too strong for them, you know. They weren't match for her in that department. So and then even Dan Heng had to ally with Sander in order to find us. He and many of us, and I do say many of us, by me and Dan Heng and some other characters had to face that adversity, or more like their demons within them. He faced Dan Fang and some other things in his past, reassuring himself that he would have done the right thing, and he would have done everything to keep his former friends safe or bring them back. Now we know what that fox lady, you know her. She died. Dan Fang tried to bring her back, however it was not possible. Then leading to his river. And after that, on the way we met with Kaisili. Yeah, we met with Kaisili. Or Dan Heng met with Kaisili. They traveled here to the grove. And basically fought against well, no, it was not the demigod. They fought the demonstrate of the demigod Terravox, and they convinced them to give up their forfeit. And with that, Dan Heng was able to find us and retreat us back to Amphoreus out of the memory. However, things are far from over, since we still have to deal with Evernight. Bring March 7th back, and there's also Sander and Iron too. So first, let's talk to Castaris and High Ceilings, and then we'll keep moving forward with the cave.
At the end of the sea of flowers, the souls of the living shall warm thy fingertips, and after an embrace, there shall be eternal separation.
Yeah, that's what it said. That's a preview.
If I hadn't met you at the end of the world, I would have thought Lady Trinan's prophecy was wrong.
In the new world, the sea of flowers will surely go back down.
As Lady Trinan used to say, fate is not the flowers that bloom at the end of the road, but where people tread beyond the gate. Thank you. My own path has finally come to a gentle end.
Well, that was... No, I like the better the 3.2 version. But nevertheless, the prophecy came together all along. From that cycle and from this cycle too.
Take all beautiful wishes with you. March forward with determination. And don't look back.
I will.
Go forth with courage, little Grey Fry. My ocean currents will guard your arrival. And my songs will accompany your journey ahead.
When I return victorious, I'll throw a bonfire feast for you.
You still remember how much I love fire and feasts. All right then. It's a promise. Go find your companion and see your journey through.
I will.
I'll raise a glass while I await your triumphant return. And then, when we reunite in the ocean at the boundaries of this world, let me play a song for you beneath the glow of fire.
Let's do that, Hexagons. Yeah. Alright. No time to waste.
This place was once Nestia's altar. Could the golden thread be leading us to the world's deepest secret?
Why is that you leading us to it? Let's not forget that the golden thread is still controlled by that man. Why is this thing freezing? Well, like I said, this computer doesn't hold very well on its own. When I try to play this game, especially now, Amphoreus has been really tough for my computer. Here we are.
Is this
That's Amphoreus, no?
a symbol in the shape of Amphoreus?
Yeah. I've never seen it anywhere in this world before. But I feel like I've seen this somewhere before.
Where was it? Can you remember?
Alright. It was in, as I pretend, I think it was in previous memory. Remember? The Eye of Twilight's mural?
Which Titan is this?
It's very similar, yet somewhat different.
That doesn't make sense. How could a world enclosed within the scepter have a way of knowing what it looks like from outer space? Unless the mural isn't a drawing of Amphoreus, but rather someone saw the mural and shaped the world in its image. Could that someone be Xandar? No. His concession proves that this place where Evernight is hiding must be a blind spot of the experiment. I'm afraid not even Xandar knows about the existence of this great tomb, or the secrets buried within it.
Well, finally, we found his weakness. Did his creation go out of control again? He's using me to dig up his secrets.
He must be calculating something. But this time, With the Chrysosaurs giving us their full support, we've had the upper hand from the start.
That's true.
This forbidden realm remains undetectable to Xandar, and even Fine and Stripe merely opened the entrance, yet Evernight can freely swim through it as she pleases. It cannot be reached by the erudition, nor can it be erased by the destruction. Be careful. What lies dormant beneath may well be Amphoreus' final path. Remembrance.
So yeah, right now the three paths have converged. We're about to open that path.
It's endless. It feels like we're plunging into an abyss.
It only just happened a few moments ago. What are you talking about? Whoa.
Are those distant structures all entombed data?
That's like kind of sideways.
The whirlpool of remembrance. Bottomless and unfathomable. Behind this mist must be Evernight's domain. Ready? Once we step inside, I'm afraid there'll be no turning back.
Let's go for March 7th.
March 7th is surely waiting to see us again. Let's go. On the Trailblaze, no one gets left behind.
Right? Let's go. Oh. Switching to Black Swan. Where are we switching to Black Swan now? Does she have something important? Was her encounter with Evernight successful or not? And maybe she's calling her up.
This maze is full of memory loss.
Your voice sounds different from usual. I only hear a hint of curiosity. The rest is all fear. Beautiful memo keeper. I know exactly where that fear comes from. The Evernight is a mimetic entity's natural nemesis. They will swallow you whole with just a flick of my pinky finger. I am the garden's enemy. I have never denied that fact.
I have to say, Miss Evernight, you've certainly got a unique way of protecting people. At least she's still willing to talk. Is it because I disobeyed the garden's rules? Maybe I still have a chance.
No, I don't think you do.
It's not very elegant to spy on someone's thoughts, you know? Well, before you get rid of this beautiful memo keeper, the least you could do is answer some of my questions.
Why should I do that? So you can buy more time and send a message to your companions?
And here I thought you were already watching my companion's every move.
I am. Earth's stirrings have ceased. They have defeated Terravox and are heading here as we speak.
Don't tell me that's part of your plan, too.
It's not, but I'll make good use of it. Fighting alone against an entire world, even I might miss something. But I know how to adapt to the circumstances. Just like right now, how I've decided to let you go. I like you, little bird. Your longing for memories remains pure, unlike those memo snatchers. Your most precious quality is how you've yet to be tainted by the garden's dark side.
I'll take that as a compliment. But I still don't understand why you've kidnapped me here.
Well, seeing is believing. So, why don't we take a stroll together? This ruin buried deep underground is called the Kernel in the language of erudition. But I gave it a friendlier name. The Heart of Amphoreus, the great tomb of the Nameless Titan.
The Nameless Titan.
You'll see with your own eyes just how important the remembrance has been in this world. And how we will stir up the waves of oblivion to douse an eon's ambition.
You've been hiding here all this time.
That's right. Curious about how I discovered this place? It's not actually all that complicated. The road we just walked was the beginning of March 7th's journey in Amphoreus.
The beginning?
Do you still remember how 3 paths are said to intertwine in Amphoreus? That 3 entities, each comparable to an emanator, left their marks in this world.
There's Xandar, Iron Tomb, and...
That's right. To this day, there have been no signs of the entity corresponding to the remembrance. The Garden of Recollection was curious about that too. So the Memo Snatchers spent an unimaginably long time chiseling out a tiny channel to peek into this world. But there was always a power in the memory zone that kept them out. And when March 7th's consciousness was seized, it was a ripple of the remembrance that protected her and sent her in here.
Can I assume, then, that this hypothetical emanator of remembrance was consistently protecting this world from the Garden's eyes until the Astral Express arrived?
That's correct. You're a smart one.
But why?
Go see for yourself, little bird. The memories contain everything. This gate is really impressive.
These are March 7th's memories.
Didn't move at all, huh? I just got here and I'm already locked out. A journey of 1,000 miles stopped at the door? That's terrible!
Is she stuck?
Keep watching. The fun stuff is just ahead.
Warning. Object does not have access permission.
What? Did I touch something I shouldn't have?
Execute formatting protocol.
What's going on? Formatting?
Warning. Illegal operations detected. Warning. Illegal operations detected.
Hey! Don't just activate like that! How do I stop this thing?
Warning. 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 Operation authorized. Protocol name.
Back.
Huh?
Finally, it stopped! Wait, did you just mention her name? She's barely spent any time in Amphoreus, and she's already famous? You. I don't know what you're saying. Let's not speak in riddles, alright? Why don't we start with an introduction? I'm March 7th, and I'm that person's companion. Sorry I accidentally ended up barging in here.
Establishing communications.
Communications? Oh, does this mean I finally get to talk to someone real? I really, really need outside help right now.
Channel established. Proceeding to encapsulate.
Oh, that's not good.
Wait, what? Encapsulate? Encapsulate me?
Encapsulation complete. Initiating transmission. Transmission destination. Recurrence number 335503336.
Who wants to listen to that? Come on.
What's going on? My body?
The memory stopped so suddenly.
She was already lying in the abyss of fate the next time she woke up. And Orynyx was calling her mother.
Mother?
Maybe that's just how the Titan calls all Remembrance Pathstriders. Like how they call Fuli Skyfather.
So March 7th had already brushed against the inner workings of this world at the beginning of her journey. That warning in her memories must have been the Scepter's safety protocol. But why did it mention the Trailblazer? March 7th should have entered Amphoreus long before she and Dan Heng did.
An inexplicable contradiction, isn't it? Let's put that aside for now. The protocol didn't kill March 7th. Instead, it threw her deep into extrapolations. Over the next 97 days, the two of us, trailblazed through Amphoreus as mimetic entities as she evaded the administrator's pursuit.
It must have been a difficult and lonely journey for her.
Yes. No one could see March 7th. She didn't belong to Amphoreus's memories, so she could only watch this world from the sidelines, like a transparent shadow.
Then when did you appear?
On the day that she ran out of options. March 7th tried so many things to help her companions, but the only outcome of her efforts was a few Amphorean folktales. In the end, she had only Just as she wished. I erased everything using the power of oblivion. Then, I protected her and Dan Heng, and made sure that they were spared from the Memo Snatcher's clutches when they broke through the seal.
And you've been hiding in the shadows ever since, while manipulating time and colluding with Earth, all the way till now.
A journey of 1,000 miles starts with a single step. The story of the remembrance has just begun. Why don't we step into it together? As someone qualified to walk with me, you can now take in all the secrets behind this door. And witness how, in a blank space of time, another futile journey across 30 million lifetimes was forgotten by this world.
Oh, that's fine.
I thought Evernight would have done something to stop us, but it's been smooth sailing the whole way through.
Oh, they are ready.
Are you ready? I'm going to open this door.
And what could be behind
Absolute silence. I can't sense anything at all.
Well, I am ready.
3, 2, 1.
Warning. Object does not have access permission.
A safety protocol. I saw it in the exam too. We don't have permission. Looks like it's brute force. What? Did I touch something I shouldn't have?
That means we're in the right place.
Warning. Warning. Warning.
Get ready. Incoming.
Welcome back.
What?
I'll be waiting for you.
Is that sorry?
It mentioned your name.
What it said sounds so familiar. Seems like the threat is gone. Someone's helping us out from the shadows?
I'm getting a feeling of deja vu.
Not that again.
Like the first time I opened as I've written. Thankfully, Evernight didn't take that book. Let's try using it. Operation authorized. Protocol name.
The seal's gone. Didn't think this book would have a use here.
It's interesting.
Is that?
Oh, Zarini.
Hi. Miss me yet?
Zarini? What are you doing here? I never... But this is a memory, isn't it? Where did you know this time?
I'm just messing with you. This is the first time I have met you.
Executing protocol. Format object. Formatting progress. 0.015%.
And it looks like it'll also be the last.
Something's wrong. She's not talking to us. She's not the mem you know. Could she be a Cyrene from the past?
Formatting progress. 23.815%.
Since we don't have all day, let's get started, shall we? As always, I'll read this book to you. That way it won't just be Cyrene's memories alone.
Formatting progress. 45.147%.
Where should I start this time? Let me see. There. Shall we start with the meeting between the Helcolithist sage Midamos and the king's aegis, Anaxa?
Formatting complete.
What? Did you hear that? She just said...
Why did the sage and Anaxa, all the Cyrenes from the past should have died long ago?
This is obviously not the history we know. It might be one of the possibilities in the 30 million cycles, but... Cyrene should have died at the start of every recurrence. So why is she here? And who was she talking to? And that book she mentioned.
Yeah, it is as I've written.
That's very likely. That door reacted to the book as well. Let's try copying what she did.
Accessing. Recurrence number 335503337. Access failed. Error code Gamma 13.
Oh,
That's it. As I've written is definitely connected with this great tomb.
But the access failed.
There are 12 chapters in As I've Written, corresponding to the 12 demigods. Maybe the nameless recollections match these runes. Let's try linking them first.
Collect the Titan runes projected by tomb device in the space to proceed. Sometimes Titan runes need to be viewed from specific angles before they align properly and continue downloading. Other mechanisms adjust their pattern before they can fully assemble and continue downloading.
Ulysses 504. Downloaded.
As expected, the data stream flew into the crystal in the middle. It's absorbing the memories in the book in this manner.
The world never learned how Saridra rewrote the law, but I believe it was Amphoreus' decisive move against destiny. $30 million departures, 30 million shatterings, and the beginning of 30 million flame chase journeys. Fate betrayed Trebios, but she was never betrayed by humanity. $30 million departures, 30 million shatterings, and the beginning of 30 million flame chase journeys. Fate betrayed Trebios, but she was never betrayed by humanity.
Uploads 405 downloaded.
So desolate. What exactly is it?
Oh. Wait, really? There's no way of going through stuff? Nah, I guess I'll do it later. Right now, it's not the time.
You must be very familiar with the story of time now, so why don't we leave some pages for the heroes instead?
Let me open this password. So yeah, there is literally no way of going through on this job. See that?
Udea 093. Downloaded. Scopeo 365. Downloaded. Branch number 1. Archiving. Object recurrence number 335503337. Progress 13.131%.
That's just 13%. What happened to my foot there?
There's a notch in the terminal that's just the right size for this book.
Branch number 1. Archived. Encapsulating encryption key.
I see. This As I've Written book is a data terminal that has been modified by the Remembrance. It might have looked like Cyrene was reading a story, but she was actually carrying out a data transfer.
Is that even possible? But who's on the receiver? So it's actually a portable hardware?
Right. That's a more direct way to think about it. No wonder these facilities are reacting to it. This book is a key. But Cyrene could never have known about the truth regarding the scepter. So where did she get this key?
Could be from beyond this world.
Do you remember? During her brief existence, Cyrene once encountered a certain Eon.
Yeah. So, I
can only place my hopes on that childhood dream. And the god behind Orynyx that appeared in that dream.
It's no secret that Orynyx and Fuli are related. That Eon also appeared when you encountered Mem.
It was the other way around, but yeah.
We still don't know the role they play in Amphoreus. But if Cyrene accidentally stepped onto the path of remembrance, then her sacrifice wasn't just for resetting the cycle. There was another purpose.
Encryption key encapsulation complete.
Let's keep going for now. If my hypothesis holds, then the scene we just saw will replay many more times. Hey, be careful. Evernight's eyes are everywhere.
Yep, I think. Oh.
Don't get too far from me. The chronocognitive anchor will protect us.
Open up.
What is this? It's hard to believe. Is this still Amphoreus?
Good question.
So many countless storage arrays. This would even rival the cyber prison of Inupis.
Look, what a magnificent sight.
Is it magnificent?
Even this classical world contains a futuristic palace like this. Would ID Cilicia end up looking like this after a few thousand years?
Executing protocol. Format object. Formatting progress 0.027%.
It's always so on time. Never late at all. It's okay, I get it. It's just trying to remind me how precious time is. I want to share a story with you this time. I saw a little nymph on my way here. It was on a fallen wheat stalk, and it glowed under the sunlight. It was incredible. I forgot all my pains at that moment and just stared at it in a trance. I wonder, did every Cyrene in the past feel that the nymph was beautiful? Would they also have recorded that scene into the Eternal Saga? So, could you give me more time, please? I want to leave behind more memories for the future.
No.
Formatting complete.
No!
As I expected,
God dang it!
the answer is the remembrance.
Of course
An
it
Eon
is.
appearing in her dreams, 3 paths intertwining in Amphoreus, and the Garden trying to infiltrate this world at all costs. I have reasons to suspect that Fuli's gaze once swept over this world before the scepter completely fell into destruction. And that Cyrene basked in that divine gaze.
They knew what was going on, yet still allowed the destruction to thrive?
Humanity cannot judge eons based on our own common knowledge. The Remembrance has always been an observer of the universe, ever since their birth.
But the garden knew nothing about her.
That's to be expected. The various factions are only followers of their eons, and Fuli was never known to be friendly with humanity. But there's still something I don't understand. According to Black Swan, the garden is internally fractured, and there's a party that craves the memory of an eon's fall. They would do anything to achieve that goal. Yet, I feel as though those memo snatchers didn't try to stop us at all. Instead, it feels like they were trying to cover something up.
Would basking in an eon's gaze turn someone into an emanator?
Most of the time, a gaze is simply a natural phenomenon, though some Pathstriders regard it as a supreme honor. An emanator, however, must possess power granted by an eon's blessing. I know what you're thinking. That theoretical emanator of remembrance remains a mystery. But now, I'm leaning towards the idea that what the garden's mirror reflected was a kind of miracle that Fuli left behind.
So, Cyreni's 30 million sacrifices.
Yes, we're thinking the same thing. Legend says that Fuli sits in meditation in the Anasrava Pure Land, spreading the seeds of remembrance across the universe. And when the cosmos ends, all the different realms will be reborn in their garden. If this sealed-off world is also within their gaze, then it's not too big of a stretch to surmise that they need a mechanism to save these incredible amounts of memories and store them somewhere out of the erudition's sight. This mechanism was previously the Time Titan and their demigod, but after Amphoreus entered an endless loop,
Times the divine authority stood empty. Cyrene acted on their behalf instead, as I've written became the remembrance body. Well, I would say that Times divine authority stood empty.
it's that ceremonial blade.
Now, I can say with certainty, time is the page on which that eon records Amphoreus. If it fades from existence, and all that it records is lost among the stars, that eon will surely direct their gaze here. And it will be a glance that spans time and space, transforming each incarnation of me into the power you shall wield to reset time, imbuing my soul into this ceremonial blade, and creating an endless flame-chase journey.
The ceremonial blade killed Cyrene at the start of every recurrence, and at the end of every journey, Cyrene's soul took the extrapolated memories stored within the blade and buried them in this great tomb. That's how the memories of Amphoreus transcended the loop and were continuously stored, while the scepter had to revert its progress over and over again because of loss in its logic. Fuli's blessing will not disappear as long as this process keeps going.
I knew their gaze never left. As long as I record every page of this story and tell it to you, Amphoreus won't be forgotten.
Cyrene encountered the Eon's gaze and regarded them as the hope to continue her world. That's why she offered them memories over and over, even if she had to turn herself into nothingness every time. As to why she insisted on keeping her human form and offering the memories through reading a story. It might have been the only way for her to maintain her sense of humanity and leave her mark in this world. Even though everything was just her wishful thinking.
It's not wishful thinking. We will witness those memories. It's time to keep going.
Right. Based on the runes on the floor, the encryption key from earlier should be used here. There are 3 keys in total. We're 1/3 of the way through. I'll leave it to you.
You never say anything, but I know you're listening. Every story I've told is like a little key that opened a door in your heart, no?
The path has appeared. Go!
Some doors to the sacred passages are rather complicated. Only completing the image when both horizons.
No match for me.
Then, the sky sent down rainbows and showed the world a gentle smile.
Formatting progress 93.998%.
Looks like it's time to say goodbye again. Before I was even aware of it, this book had already recorded too many emotions. Every page has become so heavy. I've started to feel uneasy whenever I take it into my hands. Where did the very first ripples want these memories to be sent to?
Formatting progress 94.423%.
How many times has it been? It faithfully fulfills its duty, activating and formatting. Never changing, like the fate of the flame chase in every cycle. If I can only write the same ending every time I lift my pen, then is this weighty saga just an overly naive dream?
Formatting progress 96.024%. Process error. Analyzing. Process error. Analyzing.
Really? Are you encouraging me? Thank you. I'm sorry for making you see this embarrassing side of me. Everyone's still working so hard. If I'm the only one who's crying, that wouldn't be romantic at all, would it? Thank you for listening to me all this time. So, shall we continue?
Formatting complete.
The endless cycle took its toll on her. Even Cyrene could not resist despair when faced with eternal stasis. Like Aslana, she started to wonder whether everything was futile.
and neither will we. There was a processor in this memory. Who exactly was the Serene of the past talking to?
Indeed. But I still haven't figured out one thing. Who exactly was she talking to? I thought it was an Eon at first, but the way she talked, it didn't sound like praying to a god at all. Maybe she's talking to her imagination? A hero within? But that wouldn't explain the process error. No matter who that listener is, Cyrene's storytelling is just a data stream for the scepter. Maybe, she thought, as long as she kept tossing drift bottles into the distance, someone was bound to pick one up someday.
Accessing recurrence number 335503337.
Once again, Castor is offered her final embrace to death. And from then on, she started another lonesome watch. How wonderful would it be for someone to give her a real hug?
Epi-Ikia 216 downloaded.
A devious cat. The trickery that fooled the entire world. No matter how her identity...
The hand of Zagreus.
Got them.
Seems like we'll need it here.
Well, heck, we can listen.
A devious cat. The trickery that fooled the entire world. No matter how her identity changes, she will always end up being a pillar that stands tall for the holy city for 1,000 years.
It's good that they have it.
Maybe the rune will only be completed after the modules are inserted into the slot.
So, for example, when that happens, we can listen to it.
Orexis 945 downloaded.
Midamos's road of strife once again reached its glorious and lonely end. As always.
We got to fight? Really?
Access denied.
We were denied access. Memories about strife are always so defiant and resistant. fight is unavoidable. Come.
Illegal operations detected. Warning. Illegal operations detected.
Come on, stop messing around. Everyone.
How about we dissipate? Both body and mind must be pure. Life is not as fragile as butterfly wings. Please, wilt here. Remember that. Just don't worry. Trust me. Together, we can do anything!
Be good now. It's your time to shine. Time to wake up.
Please, allow me to put the root of this problem. Embrace new life, Pollux. Time to cleanse the filth. Wouldn't you agree? Please cherish the time before your soul withers. Dead souls, return to dust! Good job, men.
Go on, treat our guests nicely. Everyone. Don't worry. Just close your eyes. The night will soon fall. Good night.
I only wish that death may protect us.
Go!
Reach the end of the story in your own way. Polemos 600. Eleos 252. Downloaded. Branch number 2. Archiving. Object recurrence number 335509337. Progress 31.313%.
Nice. Let's go encapsulate the encryption key.
Branch number 2 archived.
Even if it's still been a while, I still don't like the Trailblazers' new voice actors. Their previous voice actors were, at least for Stell, she was on point. You could hear her voice and say, man, what an excellent choice did they make. But now, with these new voice actors, it's really... No.
Encapsulating encryption key.
I've been wondering, could all the memories we've encountered on the way be Evernight's traps? she still hasn't shown herself. That's very suspicious. But I can't think of a good reason for her to do that. I can only surmise that she's either still waiting or someone's holding her back.
She's waiting.
Encryption key encapsulation complete.
Let's keep observing. Every ripple of these memories could potentially reveal to us Evernight's true goal. Let's go back and use the encryption key to open a new path.
No wonder this takes so long. You're downloading the full screen, bro.
No match for me.
Go upload the encryption key, just like last time.
I know.
What could be behind this door? Glittering crystals? Or a beautiful world I've never seen before? If I tell you all the stories of tomorrow, will I be able to finally welcome the Deliverer and Amphoreus' dawn in the next life?
The third encryption key belongs to the ocean. Let's get going.
So that's how it works.
No memories appeared this time. It's a huge fan. Use the chrono vessel over there to stop it.
Already said, I told you we're going up. Okay. Then down we go.
In the end, the fish returned to the ocean, her home where there was nothing left. For the sake of the future, she guarded the vortex at the end of the deep sea until the very last moment.
Oh, that happened just a moment ago. There you go.
Is that all?
Look! She's over there.
Oh.
Cyrene. There really is no end to her perseverance.
Once again, the saga comes to an end. Everything is deathly silent, just like this very moment. It's another cycle of new beginnings, and another familiar reunion. Now that I look back, there was a period when I got really sentimental. I was so anxious, trying to find as many different memories as possible, hoping to bring some change to this unchanging destiny, and find the way out of this maze. But I won't do that anymore now.
Formatting progress 73.998%. Process error. Analyzing. Formatting progress 75.012%. Process error. Analyzing.
No need to feel sorry for me, good friend. If there are no new blank spaces, how can a saga continue? I'm actually really lucky, you know? During the long years I've spent waiting for the Deliverer, I've always had you here as an audience. Look at these memories I brought to you. They once existed, once sparkled under the sun. And now I can see through your eyes that they are still shining bright. Isn't that already enough? Now I can rest in peace in the past. As for when tomorrow will come, I'll have to ask the next Cyrene to continue our watch.
Formatting complete.
Her transformation is painful to watch. Cyrene was always there during the 30 million recurrences. She recorded the flame chase journey in her own way on the reverse side of this world, depositing all the memories in this place. I'm increasingly certain that her audience and companion isn't some figurative entity. The deepest ruin in Amphoreus, at the great tomb where the pasts of all worlds are buried. Who exactly is its master?
Accessing recurrence number 335503337.
Anaxagoras once again completed the proof with his life. His answer was so complete. All he was missing was a last variable from beyond the sky.
Schema 720 downloaded.
World-bearing. This divine authority is so heavy that I do not know how I can even tell its story.
Nikos 496 downloaded.
That's mine. That's mine now.
Romance, in warm gold, forged the long staircase for humanity. How wonderful it would be if she could witness the dawn with her own eyes.
The runes on the fan. We need to use the chrono vessel to stop it first.
Carlos 618 downloaded. Aporia 432 downloaded. Branch number 3 archiving. Object recurrence number 335503337. Progress 13.131%.
30. Wait. We were on 30 and
That's the
no,
last
no?
encryption key. Take it with you.
Branch number 3 archived. Encapsulating encryption key. Encryption key encapsulation complete.
It's time to go back and activate the system in the middle of the Great Tomb.
No. I'm not. Let's finish this.
The third encryption key. And the final piece of the puzzle. I pray that you can dispel all the mysteries and lead us into the deepest bowels of this world.
Someone once told the very first me that everything was false. That the only life in Amphoreus was a great catastrophe, nurtured using the world as a factor. But how could a dream feel so real? That's why I didn't agree with him. My good friend, I'll read this book to you. For the 33,550,335th time. That way, it won't just be Cyrene's memories alone.
Formatting progress 23.815%. Process error. Analyzing.
It doesn't even make me feel cold anymore. It's like a ceremonial conclusion, ending every cycle's narration with a full stop. Then, there will be a new me returning here with new memories. Before I knew it, this palace we built together was no longer a dream that Cyrene alone indulged in. It's now a saga, composed by you, me, and all the flame chasers. It's our weak but endless prayer for tomorrow. There will come a day when someone turns over this nearly eternal page. And awakens all the dust-covered memories, so they can be recalled by the world in a more beautiful form.
Process error. Analyzing.
I'll read, and you'll listen, like how flowers always bloom and wither. I shall welcome my own decay, becoming nourishment for the next flower's bud. And you shall continue to wait here, protecting this garden of memories. That way, when the deliverer arrives, the first thing they'll see is an endless sea of flowers. And our stories will be lying silently among the flowers, like every ripple of remembrance. And they shall become the epic known as I've Written.
The texture of memories is preserved in countless pillars. She gave everything to record all the forgotten recurrences across 30 million cycles.
Yeah, we know. This great tomb is the seat of remembrance, and we will put an end to this endless waiting.
All right. Let's not make things so gloomy. The very first ripple cheered up her friend like this before she set off. It's a sentence full of blessings, so I want to say it to you as well. Come on, cheer up a bit, okay? I bid farewell to this beautiful world, so that we can reunite in your memories in the way I want. You will see the footprints I left behind in the ripples of past reverie. I have never had any other fate beyond this memory. So please remember me with love, like that eternal footnote in all the faded sagas. Now, open this book. I'll be waiting for you in the past.
Operation authorized. Protocol name, Elysium. Welcome to the Demiurge Matrix.
Xandar's mind when he spoke of Evernight. So now we're here at the Demiurge Matrix.
That listener lies behind this door. She gave everything to record all the forgotten recurrences across 30 million cycles.
You already said that.
Symbol at the end of the room.
It belongs to the 13th Titan, the unknown solitary god.
So,
the first new spore, Demiurge.
So, there weren't just 12 Titans, but there was a 13th one, hidden in the shadows. So she was talking to a Titan.
Those who are lost remain lost, while those who have met will meet again. What a touching scene. The deepest place in this world is exactly the ideal location for the Trailblaze to reunite.
You're not the one we want to reunite with, Evernight. But you'd better explain everything to us. This tomb and the 13th Titan. Tell us everything you know.
Yeah. Spill the beans.
You're too on edge, Dan Heng. I've always been honest with the two of you.
You have?
Before we talk about Amphoreus' destiny, why don't we lay aside our differences and take a moment together to mourn for the cruel truth.
Truth?
So you still haven't figured it out?
No.
Take another moment to look around. Look closely. You must be curious as to where the final Titan is located, right?
Yeah.
What a good question that is. I too am curious. Because there's absolutely nothing here. Except a cold, empty void.
You mean Cyrene was deceived?
Indeed. Fuli planted a false hope in her heart, making her believe that she was special, and that Amphoreus still had a chance. Then, that poor girl walked into the Great Tomb over and over again, and willingly offered herself to the remembrance.
Why did they do that?
Did you really think they would just save this crumbling world in the way Cyrene was praying for? Don't be naive, Memo Keeper. In this game between gods, the Remembrance chose to stand with the destruction.
Given your evident hostility towards the garden, I find it hard to take anything you say at face value.
Aren't the Memo Snatchers' activities enough evidence? They did everything they could to help Iron Tomb reach completion. And it wasn't just to obtain some fanciful memories. Let me tell you the real reason. Iron Tomb is a perfect ark. If a seed can be planted within, then the moment the Lord Ravager blows the erudition to pieces, the remembrance will be spread to every corner of the cosmos. That masterless path will be equally split between two eons. Fu Li will devour the erudition.
Oh, way. So not only the destruction will bring down the erudition, but then Fu Li will devour it?
Do you understand now? The war among eons started long ago. Fu Li did not glance this way to save Amphoreus. They will drain this world dry and turn it into a most poignant and tragic poem. But fortunately, that girl's sacrifices won't be wasted. I will give her another possibility. I promised her that I would recreate the cause and effect of this world and form a flawless Amphoreus. But the only way for a world that can't be turned back to be considered flawless is to burn it with a raging fire until nothing remains.
You plan to destroy all the memories Serene has ever recorded?
That's right. I'll set fire to all the stories, all the emotions, all the futility. I'll turn the garden's conspiracy to dust. Setting fire to this much material will be enough to completely annihilate the scepter's operating logic. Iron Tomb will lose the soil upon which it grows, and Amphoreus will be truly set free.
The freedom you speak of is no different from destruction. Everything this world ever was will disappear from the extrapolations, never to be regained. That would also include your memories, by the way.
That's right. That's why I needed your help, little bird. The more we walked together, the more I was convinced that you have a beautiful Dharmakaya. It fits me very much.
So that's why you took me here. Your true form is a bottomless obsession.
Smart girl. You haven't disappointed me. This avatar is but a shadow cast by the candlelight. Discarding it invokes no feelings within me. What I must preserve is only my wish. My wish to kill the path of remembrance. March 7th will not find peace as long as they and their fanatical henchmen exist. The road ahead is still long, and she needs a guardian to stand by her side. You are my best choice.
Allow me to refuse. That duty seems far too heavy.
Resistance is pointless, my darling birdie. I will personally plant myself into your heart. And once I've calmed down those two, I will head into reality and find the true you.
So, that wasn't enough to fool you.
A genius's mirror trick and a protective mechanism of the erudition. Is that right? Those layers of security do make things a little difficult.
Just a
But
little.
unfortunately, those two nameless are already right outside the door. Your plan is about to encounter a few mishaps. Until we meet again, Miss Evernight.
Will you still not stand with me, my companions? We'll save the beautiful cosmos, and we won't leave even a single scar behind.
We are confident that we can defeat Marathon, and Amphoreus should not be disturbed. I never agree to your needs. I'm not your companion. Give us March 7 back to us. That's true.
Don't get caught up in your emotions, my dear. The hero's journey in this world is just a narrative embellished with memories. Its essence is nothing but a string of zeros and ones. For your own sake, and for the sake of March 7th, I think my choice is a very reasonable one. Come. I hold the core flame of world-bearing. Just fall asleep, and we'll save the cosmos.
If you honestly thought we would agree with you, that just proves you don't understand March 7th at all.
Seems like I really can't get along with people like you do. But in order to make sure you can still embrace tomorrow and continue this carefree journey, some memories must be set on fire as the sacrifice. What can change a person's nature? Is it memories? Unfortunately, the result
Oh no. Oh.
If a new life is to be born, its seed has to be ended. Only through abandonment and oblivion can souls walk from emptiness towards rebirth. You better remember this.
Time to cleanse the field. Wouldn't you agree? Life is not as fragile as butterfly wings. Please, yield here.
Time to wake up.
Please cherish the time before your soul withers. Trust me. Together, we can do anything! I grant you this, as you wish.
Resurrection is astonishing to behold.
Embrace new life, Pollux.
I have to do this again, don't I? Okay, let me... I do need my hand. I go for this, and this. Yeah.
If a new life is to be born, its seed has to be dead. Only through abandonment and oblivion can souls walk from emptiness toward truth.
Dragons, obey this order. Calamity soaring above the land. This is permanent.
Have your fangs and claws dulled.
Never hesitate!
You need to be brave. I want to protect everyone too. Homie, that's your fault. Quiet down.
I venture forth to hunt. Always soaring. Forever triumphant!
Dragons, obey this order. Calamity soaring above the land. This is permanent.
Right with me, every freaking killer now.
Hope for an end to strife in the world. Night, souls shall embrace. Tonight, the stars echo because of me.
Never hesitate!
I venture forth to hunt. Always soaring. Forever triumphant!
We have the edge. Incoming! My purpose has always been to protect.
give you 5 seconds.
That won't do.
Eliminating threat.
Pull together.
Resonate once more.
I'm having to
My strength is not what it was. Incoming!
I'm your down.
Never hesitate. Too slow.
That won't do.
I want to protect everyone too. Hold yourself.
Dragons, obey this order. Calamity, soaring above the land. This is permanent.
Oh, that's the one.
May song bring us victory. Please, quiet down.
I venture forth.
Always forever
Triumphant.
I'm not afraid of you.
Commencing annihilation.
My purpose has always been to protect.
Soul shall embrace light. The stars echo because of me.
My strength is not what it was. It's incoming!
Never hesitate.
That won't do. I venture forth to hunt.
Always sorry.
Forever triumphant.
Dragons, obey this order. Calamity, soaring above the land. This is permanent.
Yeah, that's
My purpose has always been to protect.
Show me what you can do. I'll give you 5.
I need to be brave.
Commencing annihilation.
I want to protect everyone too. Hold yourself.
I venture forth to hunt. Always
Forever triumphant.
I am
final song of life. May song bring us victory. Pull together. Resonate once more.
Too slow.
My strength is not what it was.
I venture forth to hunt. Always soaring. Forever triumphant!
Rip that.
It's time to end this. Return March 7th to us, and end this pointless conflict.
How long are you going to stand there and watch the nameless always fight their own battles?
Don't get the wrong idea. I just need some time to deal with some unnecessary trouble. The encryption key written by those geniuses is already invalid. How about we play a game, dear? Don't worry, it won't take long. It's a simple multi-choice question. A or B? I understand it's too difficult for you to treat the Chrysosairs as extrapolated data. Then why don't we assume for now that they're living, breathing humans? Now, the cosmos will face an unprecedented catastrophe, and your choice will determine the fate of countless planets. On the one side are companions who've weathered every storm with you. They fought with everything they've got and obtained a 1% chance of victory. However, should you choose that 1%, there'll be massive sacrifices, no matter the outcome. On the other side, there's a simple button. The Oblivion will burn away all traces of their existence, as well as your entire memory of this trip. But it will also halt the brewing catastrophe and spare the universe from destruction. Those who are to be sacrificed will be fully aware of the decision you need to make. There will be no concealment or deception. Tell me, what will you choose?
Don't try to trick me with another trolley. You freak! Such an outdated theme. Not worth discussing. What makes it only 1%? You're twisting more than just one concept here, you know? Yeah, don't try to trick me with that trolley problem.
You're right. This choice is meaningless and unimportant. The only interesting thing is the number of people making that choice.
No!
I've just posed the same question to Dan Heng. The answer doesn't matter. Let me see. Is this trailblaze spiritual as you light? As you all claim to be? No. What do you prove it to?
Wait! Cyrene?
Another damsel in distress rescue plays out again.
Still think you can do something, little pink memo sprite? What weapons do you have to stand against me? Besides your somewhat witty words?
Don't underestimate me. Besides my charm and eloquence, I can stir up ripples of past reverie.
What?
We don't have time for endless chatter at crucial moments like this.
Carelessness is your greatest weakness, Evernight. What are these memos? No host barrer. Yep, no host barrer. Awesome.
Friend, take this! Take the shot! I can't hold on much longer!
Do I take a photo of her?
Make sure you get the focus right! No time to explain, quick! Well done, friend! Now leave the rest to us!
Another white screen. Again, really up in there. Up in this thing, huh, guys? Followers? Doing a great job. Not the black screen, just white screen. That's what we want to see. Oh, what are we doing back at Iris Elysia? Sunday too?
This is a light cone made from someone's memories. Oh, and there's a harmony entwined with it.
Oh!
Looks like someone's been busy behind my back. We meet again, naive me.
I know you mean that as a compliment.
Really?
But as for the word naive, I think I'll give you that one back. Welcome to Ides Elysiae, a small village shrouded by the veil of Evernight. Now, this memory will also belong to you. Let's give you a taste of your own medicine. With my home as the inspiration, I've created this maze. Hope you like it, Miss Evernight.
Quite perceptive, little memo sprite. But with just you and that Harmony's little birdie, thinking you could trap me? That's a bit of a stretch. So, tell me, what role did you play in all of this?
I really didn't think that this other me would be this strong. But at least when it comes to brains, I've still got the edge. My brilliant plan? Bet you never saw it coming.
Oh, that's where it comes from.
Oh, you mean that time? In that split second when we switched bodies, with your last foot of consciousness, you hid yourself in the Titan's veil.
Huh? You got it all? No suspense at all. But man super got out. You go to by this one. A promise is a promise. They never go back on their word. storybooks, diaries, and photo stones are all perfect catalysts for memories.
Abby, so when I hear a shudder, even if there's a teeny bit of my consciousness left, it's right in the camera.
But if you put it like that, aren't you leaving a lot to chance?
No way. She'd be snapped away all over Amphoreus, because she promised me to take photos and guaranteed them to her event.
True, you really know her well. Right. Let's be real. My aunt skills enough to keep someone like you contained. If Synth were here, that'd be a different story. Because no way for you to ignore her, right?
Fine. Lay it on me then. After going on such a long detour, what exactly do you want to do now? First, I want to thank you for protecting her and Dan Heng. But you did later with her. I've got to make you change your mind. There is something that troubles me. How did you find yourself again? After giving up all your memories and becoming an empty soul. Looks like you aren't so omnipotent or omniscient after all, huh? The answer is simple. I have been dozing inside the camera all along, and I accompanied her entirely. When she took Irene in the interstellar travels, those memories of journeying with us and my mind as well. I may still be far from the complete March 7th, but these memories were more than you. So, you know this what flowed, right? Go ahead, tell me. Let's hear why you're so confident you can sway me. Is the reason super obvious? Even through accounts, I know the love, hate, and struggles happened in Amphoreus were the same as what real living people experience. I ought to make a choice. Each side of the scale are far too unequal. When destruction looms, trying to preserve everything, only sacrificing everything. Take us back. Oxygen. Have you ever thought about it? What we really have to make choice for others? If Cosmos were nothing than a bigger Akama, ruled by a so-called Imperator, maybe then she'd the right to weigh both sides and decide for us all. But the truth is, we're just a bunch of... Even with every palm deliverer, I believe that she hasn't forgotten. That the meaning of Trailblaze is to explore, understand, establish, and connect. It's not about standing above the cosmos as some kind of savior. It's about walking alongside every world within it. So don't try to guilt trip me with stuff like necessary sacrifices. The Express crew is immune to these baseless accusations.
One day, that was the entrance. Probably better. Yeah.
Besides, and this is just an example, if Madame Herta wanted to, she could have whipped out her imaginary time and blasted this scepter. Because, according to Locke, both of the nameless are nothing compared to this threat. Not what she did. You wouldn't think it, would you? I feared you a long ago. You've got a fatal flaw. A weakness. A shape of me. You've got such incredible powers. But you still kept your promise to me. That only means the sole motivation behind everything you do was just so I can keep traveling. You're not as naive as you seem, are you? In that case, I can prove it to you. I won't answer for someone else, but for myself. Here, Hold this. An empty spirit. If you want to seriously think about it, this thing actually counts as my body right now. Its memories are all drawn from the camera's photos. In other words, from my journey of trailblazing. While I was awake, you were always sleeping. So talking about this probably doesn't feel real to you. So, why don't I walk you through these memories all over again? The spirit. Turned into a journal? Yup, that's what memories are. You don't know where they are, and you don't know what you actually remember. But when you need them most, the forces that have once changed your soul are guaranteed. So, how was your first Trailblaze journey?
It was very fun.
We should still be careful in the future.
Come on, Dan Heng. We're here to celebrate for her tonight. Don't be such a buzzkill.
That's so expressive, maybe.
Don't listen to him. Listen. I am practically a Trailblaze expert. Stick with me, and you'll be just fine.
You call this trip fine?
Well, that's because we could only find 700-year-old guides online.
So, you've been a lot of places before?
You bet. Capital of Passion, Calcis, Tychean. If I count on my hand, it looks like this is my 6th stop.
What?
All my souvenirs are in my room, but they're just a bit of a mess right now. I'll tidy up later and give you the grand tour.
Can you
Oh,
cut
look
us
at
of
this.
experience?
A Belabogian notebook. A special souvenir I asked Branya for. She prepared quite a few gifts for us. Raw Geomarrow, Supreme Guardian medals. But I only asked for this little notebook.
What's so special about it?
The previous Trailblaze missions were all on super high-tech worlds. Forget about paper books. Even holographic projections were ancient relics there. Eurillo is completely different. Watching people record their lives with pen and paper? I finally understood why some still cherish writing journals by hand.
It's just like calligraphy. Those deep emotions buried in human hearts can only be awakened through such seemingly thankless actions.
Dan Heng, you truly embody both a fierce beast and a delicate rose. Anyways, that's what I thought too. A camera can only capture fleeting moments, but stitching those moments into a story, you've got to use your own hands. In other words, just taking photos isn't enough. They need a place to be displayed.
Isn't the photo wall enough?
I told you it's different. Besides, this little notebook is a memento of our first Trailblaze together with you. That makes it even more special. Anyways, the next stop is the legendary planet of festivities, Penacony. So when we get there, I'll make sure we take tons of pictures together until the memory's bursting.
Bye.
And one more thing. If I'm ever too busy to get off, this camera is gonna be in your hand. I don't want to miss a single Trailblaze. So you all need to practice your photography skills until you're at least 80% as good as me. Got it? Back then, I was only half joking. I never thought I'd actually miss out. And after just 2 stops, too. Those 97 days alone had me on edge. I honestly thought that was gonna be it for me. Thankfully, with my quick thinking and sharp planning, I managed to keep up with those 2.
By hiding in the camera.
So what? That's still trailblazing. The camera is my true form. That might have been a joke, but it came true this time. Well, yeah, it was super inconvenient. I couldn't help them when they were in danger. Couldn't complain when they talked total nonsense. And watching her snap a terrible photo, I couldn't even control the shutter.
Man!
But I stuck with them all the way. Till where we are now. Together with them, I got to know this beautiful yet dying world. I claimed our first core flame on the flame chase journey. I met new companions, then bid them farewell. I inherited everyone's determination, carrying it forward into the future they fought for. One they can never see. Until my destiny becomes one with this world's, rewriting the predestined tragic ending, and returning to the true starry skies together with everyone. Only then can I pen the name March 7th. Into this hero's journey called Amphoreus. Into this unprecedented trailblaze.
Looks like our trailblaze in Amphoreus is coming to an end.
While we still have time, shall we pick out some materials for March's journal? Aha! No way we're skipping this one.
Huh? When did you take this? Wasn't the storage cart full?
I still had my phone. Scared now? Dan Heng, the seal head. The first seed competitor with the ghost seal in the super duper fun seal slammers.
I'm against including this photo, but suit yourself. I just think that a travel journal should mainly focus on documenting local customs and culture.
It is!
Akama,
What the frick?
Castrum Crumnos, the Grove. These shots are all pretty great. I have to say, your skills are almost on par with March's now.
That's how awesome I am. Oh, right! How about this one? The Veil of Evernight. Onyx, the Titan lurking behind the mist. Pretty epic, right?
Is that actual mist, or just motion blur from your shaky hands?
Hey, that was a super tense moment. I only had the chance to take a quick one. We're lucky to have anything at all. Huh? Did you hear something?
March 7th? Perhaps the photo captured a trace of time's divine power, which replayed echoes from your memories.
All right then, let's keep going.
Oh.
If March were here, she'd definitely have plenty of great ideas.
Yeah, that's true. She wasn't. Or she was button.
They went back and forth like that, discussing for hours. It was like they were arguing about which game to play. How to sneak midnight snacks from the dining car without Pom-Pom noticing. Or who was gonna wash Miss Himiko's coffee cup. Just like every other night on the Express. They've always been by my side. No one knows about my forgotten past. But no one holds it against me. That's because...
We can't go back to the past and make better choices.
But at least we can do better in the future.
Isn't that right? I still remember the day when you first put on these clothes and looked in the mirror. Your eyes were so clear. When all this is over, I hope the mirror can still reflect those same eyes. You're pretty naive, too. Always hoping that the mirror will show the most beautiful side. But you don't even trust the you reflected in the mirror. And if you keep trying to shoulder everything for me, then I'll actually end up as a wallflower, waiting forever for my turn. Yes, I get it, March 7th. I only have your memories, and you have always been the me that I wanted the world to see. Just Hearing those words from you makes me feel super satisfied. Well, I've appealed to your emotions. As for reason, could you help us out here?
Finally, my turn to shine, is it?
Man, I am glad that we are watching Black. We didn't see everything we have right before. We could only expect it for too long, but I am glad. And she was there with us all not for a lot when we entered Arnis and on was right there.
Miss Everett, you've been so fixated on it that we haven't realized. Festivals emerged in Amphoreus in this cycle.
Amphoreus be destroyed. There's nothing left for pointless debates. There's only one law I want to overturn to aid the final battle of deliverance. So I will only give a one and vote.
What's up?
The Emperor had one extra rule to the full Aranova at the cost of her life. That's how she can ensure Amphoreus doesn't become a sacrifice in the cosmic conflict. Even if this will have to exist in the form of iron, it will stand on its own among the stars, just as she had wanted.
Oh, interesting. What does she want to do?
Simple. If any anomaly occurs during the Aranova process, all foreign elements will be eliminated immediately. Whether it's the Remembrance or the Trailblaze, and the 12 core flames will complete the final Aranova through the purest form of destruction.
Very nature indeed. That ruthless Emperor. Could she have already sensed that their remembrance was plotting in shadows?
No. You managed to fool everyone. There's no way she'd have known your plan. Modifying this law was just precaution. To prevent Astral Express and the geniuses from training Amphoreus after her downfall. But if you insist on doing this now, then the cosmos will undoubtedly is the worst possible outcome. My friend, Dan Heng, and Mark 7 will all merge with the Scepter and become a victim of the destruction.
Knew all along. Yep. But I decided I had to have a heart-to-heart with you first. I won't be afraid, even if my inner world is nothing but an Evernight. That's because my destiny is my stars. I believe that will be bright and illuminated. Thank you for your calling, but please trust me and leave it to me. Both my past and obsessive oblivion will help me become even stronger than her and Mom. I'm sorry for becoming an obstacle in your journey. Don't apologize, Nate. It's two sides reflected by the same mirror, aren't we? So, when we bid farewell to our division and become one, our memories will only go more beautiful.
Many thanks, Mr. Sunday. Are they in this memory zone?
March, we absolutely can let our guard. No, we should trust.
Yes, but we can't let our guard down.
True.
Let's find them. It's unusually quiet here.
March 7th isn't here.
Wait. You're talking that Evernight is there, no? That's what you mean?
Get ready. We can't give her any chance this time.
3 of a kind.
2 pair.
Ace.
Ace?
March?
Of course. Finally, I can talk to you all.
But you're the one protecting us. Sorry to...
You saved us.
Really? That's wonderful. I had so many ideas for our reunion. I'll sneak up from behind you when you weren't looking, tap you both on the shoulder, and then flick you each on the head. And shout, "What took you so long to find me? Don't you know how to move faster?"
One way or another, we will always find our way back to each other. But we were here first.
Stop being so serious. Aw. I'm just so happy.
We both know that you've been by our side this whole time. This Trailblaze journey wouldn't be complete without you.
We'll not only trailblaze into the future together and save the world, we'll also return to the Express together and head towards our next destination.
After we complete this trailblaze, let's hold hands and head home together. If a new life is to be born, its seed has to be dead. March 7th. When you bid farewell to your past and are born from the 6 phases, have you thought of yourself you want to in the mirror? As of now, I have no intention of making choices for you. You've already decided your next destination. So, let me exercise Oblivion one more time, and with the name Pure Child of Love from your mind. I am an obsession who is protect you. The only ways I have are yours. Therefore, the only one thing I can be sure of, the Garden of Recollection is your enemy. The Path of Remembrance is far more than what people observe on its surface. And I will not allow you to become this broken conspiracy's next sacrifice. If you ever need me again, feel free to awaken my power. And when the time comes, don't hesitate to devour or burn away anything that stands in your way. Then trailblaze through the darkness in my stead. As always, Oblivion shall keep watch over your past, veiled in the hush of the Evernight, silent and serene.
Oh? The chronocognitive anchor readings? They actually pulled it off! Not too shabby at all. They got the first genius, then they put the garden in its place.
What's news, good or bad, remains to be seen.
What do you mean?
Something happened that even General Jing Yuan couldn't understand. He urgently wants me to inform the two geniuses that Amphoreus' causality has vanished from the matrix of Science Ultima.
Oh no.
This means the instant in news occasions I'm closer to this world.
Oh. So he knows he's about to glance over the world too.
As the Theoros, I have observed, not hesitantly, and what I have created, I will destroy. This starry sky, turned to freedom and chaos, just as it was from the beginning.
Confident, aren't you? But from where I stand, it seems you've fractured. When the Deliverer and her companions fully uncover the secret of the 13th Titan, that is the moment your kings will come.
Lord Outskrts, I've granted access to all concerning whatever you request. How unfortunate to admit your own mistakes. This complete. Before I erase you completely, allow me to reveal the truth to you. If only succeed the final there. They were never existed.
It never existed. Where did the name Titan come from?
This act was called thousands was. Let me give you examples you're familiar with. A sage from old once conducted an experiment. He cut an embryo, removed its before maturity, and continuously stimulated its body to make them not believe it still had a ring. Then nurtured it. Remarkably, this mere root skull, but it was completely inside. It was a ring it never possessed. This were sage and a submission conscious stimulates. Fortunately, from behind his parasite seizes him.
That was on a flawed line of thinking.
I knew you understand. The 13th Titan existed, but the scepter must believe that the Titan exists. If that Titans, that life form demiurge exempted from the traditions from the beginning. This is a way to make iron complete. Yes, I'm a headless giant. To come, instinct will drive it to seize another head. Noose.
Your time, the Eon of Erudition. I see. So you were afraid after all. Afraid of history repeating itself. Of losing control over your creation yet again. You had to resort to turning it into a mere puppet.
I shall shackle God with my own hands. Iron Tome will connect to their body, infiltrate their mind, and guide all their extrapolations toward the destruction. I hear it, the tolling of the doomsday bell. After 13 heartbeats, my first and final thesis shall convert the end of the universe. As my every tenured corner of my memory. Oh, really? It was about here. I simply forgot long ago. Nothing more. Your laughter aside.
Helpless. What? For God. Amphoreus has since indeed into his fate. If I'm ever enough at hand, why don't you wait and see? Never myself and this world together prove the original news story. The ultimate truth of the universe is destruction.
See you in the next life stage. If there's even 1 in 10,000 chance you are conjectured, then may options. I assume it's failure.
Let's level that then.
All shall bid farewell to one, and that person alone will witness the miracle. Such is the will of fate. But this time, it will be the final flame chase journey. The epic with endless cycles is about to end.
The extrapolations of the erudition, the core flames of the destruction, and the textures of the remembrance. The 3 paths converge once again at the world end. And the trailblaze will write a new beginning for this world.
Not only that, we'll also carry the history of all 30 million recurrences to the new world with us. Wouldn't be an exaggeration to call it a miracle.
This miracle wasn't created by just one. Conan would have long been consumed by the core flames, and he had chiseled his companion's dying wishes to his soul. And if the heroes resolved to chase the flames leeward, Irene's journey would never have begun. The heroes never yielded, and never fell during Amphoreus' 3 million suns. Just he fell in that.
I know you're watching, aren't you? Riddle Pelia. Weird. I still couldn't recover the memories of these 30 million lives in the end. But that doesn't matter anymore. I make the same choice as you, because that's just who I am, and I will always have a charm. There's something that will make exist. Right. It's an ending, unlike any before. For this world, we so deeply love. Behold, O God, Amphoreus has achieved her victory, and the era nova approaches. The radiant soul has arrived, and walked through the bustling nights, bearing the golden fire and blood, bride into daylight.
Amphoreus, I do not call your name suddenly, or without cause. I'm here to recount history. In this world, if youth burning golden ichor into their bodies, will destiny remember their names in days to come?
That could be way too many names to remember. 30 million times 1,000? No, wait. Times 1,001. Oh, let's not get hung up on that now. If there are of us, then there will be more masters than Amphoreus too. Together, let's reach the end of the West Wind alone and sing. See you tomorrow. Now the rule of this world will no longer be bound by a single rule, but will make their own laws. Will the Imperator's face rather fall against the stars beyond? She will suffice as cornerstone of the world and become the foundation of the greatest empire.
This will be a feast that never will close. May the fish never leave the ocean, or may the days ahead shine light.
Regent, I watch over all beings. There'll be no distinctions of status. Only you, me, and everyone's shared goals.
Reason or defects, they will be sown by own hands. Is there anything else I wish future scholars would be nice of I leave behind?
¿Qué pasó, Gerardita?
May the newborn dawn keep the world's eyes ever bright. Their fires may be bitter, romance shall never.
Name some warrior shall for life.
with glory as their would march forth its light.
Even that shall eventually separate us, but then we share it without regret.
It's awesome.
Fine. Then I'll wish for there always to be water in deserts, and gold in fertile soil, and for everything's mortal realm to be attainable through trickery.
Earth shall protect the past, present, and future, eternally sustaining life.
Is it my turn? Then let time watch over the past and guide us to the future.
Just like dreams.
I need to pass it.
It isn't like to be the serious part.
I know.
Are you hesitating to hurry out the dinosaur world, Baron? Or do you already know the end? That's right. See before. No. A true dawn to that point.
Name of Withering. I promise you, Kefli will never forget this. And let us all embark on this final grand journey. Stand with me and become heroes.
Turn over this nearly eternal.
The legend's ending, worth your chaos. Then the gods down the Titan's world. The destruction like stays beginning. That's chase of things, leading the way in the grand undertaking of Trail Place. Flow, golden blood, flow. Conjun boiling flows across the conscript's world. Crystalled. You must caress the holy city's web and to the sounds of the stars. The three-faced goddess trans myriad passages bear to you the unit. And that reason had knowledge refute and discernment capable of enlightening all. Go seek the holy never dawn from us. At the sky come the spring cosmic sheep. Make her mighty the leather enemies hand with Kremnos and souls. Suns cut the frozen again flow. And that hedge of them at the river of souls. She has been granted the right of blossomers. You will hear plenty through eternity. You will see the fifth Evernight before the great dawn. And when all beings reach the end of the earth, an aimless new king's throne alongside countless heroes to embark on the grand mission of deliverance. I have witnessed the dance where the blazing children of humanity known as the Christ heirs have versed God's core flames and once held the world. Losses are a constant journey, among which even life itself holds little value. Therefore, we count our selling. Only inscribe the opening stroke.
Of course, this will be a romance like none that has come before.
Yeah, very likely. Okay, so I hope that's the end of the Trailblaze mission. Before entering the next one, Act 7? Yeah, I think it's 7, no?
Short respite and time for the next
ready.
fight.
Back to everything never. That's the model between yes. Back into it. So amazing, wouldn't you think, guys? I think that was most. I like that one and casters the most, you know. 3.2 was pretty good if I just say so. Well, we can do it for this basket, no? Yeah. I don't think this do her stuff. No, Dan Heng going on a perilous journey trying to find us. And that ending, man, that was it ending to set us up for the actual ending of the story. Everyone has come together. The hour, you would say dawn, is about to come to face the Iron King and much more. I think that was pretty good. A pretty good Trailblaze mission, if I will say so myself.